Okay, here's another question. Dark circle under eye, stubborn acne. So again, this video I'm going to post it on YouTube, and hopefully everyone can study this and to get an idea what we do if you join our acupuncture super team. This is what we do. You join our acupuncture super team and you study a lot of things, material in there, and show you everything. Then what happens is, if you have any question in your clinic, difficult case, then you go into our Facebook page group and then ask the question, and every Friday we do a live video. Alright. If you are not a member yet and you want to join us, it's only $10, very affordable. The link's down there, and click and join now. Now, one of the students asked dark circle under eye and stubborn acne. So there's two cases, two different cases. Let's do the dark circle under eye. Acupuncture 1. You probably see that we have promote cosmetic acupuncture, and that technique, master tree technique, worked very, very well for get rid of under eye bags, okay, and the darkness under the eye. The technique is amazing. Alright. In Chinese medicine we tried, it does get improved, but very slow. But what I'm going to show you, we have the strategy, but it doesn't mean this is the best strategy for you. Okay, so if you have the chance, we actually translate the Chinese into English, because Master Tree doesn't speak English. Hopefully we put up on webinar, and then you guys can learn that technique too. So this is the best technique I can suggest. But anyway, apart from that, what can you do for balance and balanced method acupuncture? There are a lot of things you can do. So seek meridian and organs, right? Two-way. What's the organ over here? No, meridian. The meridian over here is stomach meridian, right? Stomach meridian, mainly stomach meridian. Now this is the stomach. Organs. Is it organ related to down here? Well, we have one saying said that under the eye and eyelids as well, on the top is spleen, underneath is stomach. Again, stomach again. The eyelid, lid. Here is spleen. This one is stomach. Alright. On the diagnose, eye diagnosis, yeah, we do that too. Well, doesn't matter which one. So stomach. Right. Okay. Acupuncture 2. Now, on the organs, you need to understand one thing. Getting dark, people don't sleep well. Insomnia, they get dark, right? So if you're insomnia, you want to treat insomnia, what do you treat? Who control sleeping? Heart control sleeping. So you may want to treat heart. I put a question mark because you need to make the diagnosis, right? It could be this patient have, stomach and spleen very weak and not enough nutrients, and causing that they can't sleep. Then you need to do spleen and stomach. Right? Stomach we have it here, spleen, maybe spleen. Organ, it could be any organs. Now we say the heart, it could be kidney, it could be liver. Right? It could be any organs that causing that. You just have to make your diagnosis. So organs could be any, but this is more direct. Those who more direct, we know related to that. Acupuncture 2, what do we do? local balance, global balance. Right. With local balance, you have system 1, system 2, system 3, and system 6, right? 4, 5, 6. System 1, stomach, large intestine. System 2, stomach, PC. System 3, stomach, spleen. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to show you the rest of it, but you know how to find it out. Right? Well, this is about the meridian in the stomach. What if we want to do organs one? This is the meridian. Right? What about organs? Organs, if it's a heart problem, you know, and you do kidney, system 1. System 2, heart, 三焦, GB. Spleen, system 3, heart, small intestine. The rest of it, I'm not going to do that, but you know, this is what we're going to do. Okay. Okay. Global balance, 3 of them. I'm going to write it over there because the next question I'm going to use that too. Okay. So let's just do that. 1, 2, 3. Let's put it over here so I don't have to remove it. Next, number 1, tie in Yang Ming. Number 2, 厥阴 Sao Yang. Number 3, tie in Yang Ming, 厥阴 Sao Yang. Number 3 is Sao Yin, Taiyang. Okay, 1, 2, 3 over there. Now, acupuncture 3 now. Sorry, over here. If the stomach, we do tie in Yang Ming. Okay, if it's a heart problem, we do over here, Sao Yin Taiyang. Stomach, over here, we do number 1. Spleen, we do number 1, Tai Yin Yang Ming. Liver, we do 厥阴 Sao Yang. Kidney, depending on your patient. Okay. Now, acupuncture 3. We do image. This is local balance. Okay. RC point according to image. Global balance. Eyes in the middle. The circle normally over here, not in here. So your needle shouldn't be just on the level of your elbow or the level of your knee. It should be about 4 or 5 fingers below here. 4 or 5 fingers below here. So if you want to find the RC point, it's about 4 or 5 fingers from your knee or your elbow below. Okay? And you find the RC point. So if it's large intestine, you're going to find the RC point about 4 finger or 5 finger below here. Get the RC point. If it's PC, you do here PC 4 points. Spleen, you do spleen meridian over here 4 point. 4 finger or 5 fingers over here. That makes sense? So this is treating what? This is treating the 6th meridian of stomach. What about if we're treating heart meridian? Now heart meridian, when we treat that, you can still using the image of the eyes or the image of the heart. Now we have the video about how to treat heart conditions, and you go and find the image for the heart. Okay, and same as the others. Global balance. In global balance, now you can pull one or two over there. If it's this one, then you, number one, you're going to treat one. How are you going to treat it? Yin yang, right? Now you're going to treat Thai yin yang mean lung over here, spleen over here, large intestine over here, stomach over here. How are you going to treat it? 4 or 5 fingers below here. Needle using acid point. You can do the acid point, right? This is how you do it. Very simple. Very simple. This is a strategy. Do we have more strategy? Yes, we do have more strategy. Okay, before I go to more strategy, if you want to treat Jue Yin Yang Ming, if this problem here, put it over here. Get Jue Yin down here. If you have kidney, heart problem, Sao Yin Tai Yang, pour over here, and then use the image. This is according to image as well. And last video we talked about what? We talked about if you find 4 acid point on the meridian, put 4 points. If you find 3 point on the meridian, you put 3 points. This is multiple technique. Multiple needles, sorry, multiple needles. Can you do less needle? Yes. If you find 4 points on the same meridian, you choose the most sensitive one, just put 1 needle. You can do that too. Okay? You can do that too. Now, apart from doing needles, can you draw the meridian for your patient and give your patient moxibustion stick and go home, and they can moxibustion over here on the meridian? It will work too. And they can moxibustion the local side over here. And then the patient can do what? Massage. 2 fingers like this and just do this. Increase blood circulation. Right? This will help. Why I said it may not work well, it does take time, because if the patient have insomnia for so long and they started to get that, once they get the sleeping get better, but you'll find that the dark circle is still on the eyes. And you do this treatment, it'll help. It does take time. But with Master Tree cosmetic acupuncture, needle over here. It's not the needle we use, okay? We use this kind of needle, different brand of needles, right? Very different needles. It go on straight away on the same day after the acupuncture. It went off. You can tell straight away that the darkness went off. Completely or half. Get better straight away. With this treatment, we treat it, you don't see instant relief straight away. Difficult. You may see a little bit of change. Okay? Just want to mention that. Otherwise you say, well, you should get instant relief. No, you don't. Okay. Now apart from that, we have post balancing, we have Wu Yin Liu Qi to make the diagnose. I didn't mention over here. But anyway. Okay. Let's go to the second. Stubborn acne. Acne. Where is the acne? Is it in here or in here? According to where the acne is, then you make the 6th meridian. It could be stomach, it could be large intestine, I don't know. Depending on the meridian that they are. Okay? And then you go through organs. Which organs? If the patient have heat, when they eat hot spicy stuff, and then they start to get it, then it's more in the stomach. It could be in the lung. So when we do herbs, we use lung heat in there. So you can do, okay, it's in the stomach or it's in the, sorry, over here, lung. So you need to figure out the organ, which organ related to that. Okay. Then again, you come to local balance, depending on large intestine, stomach, or they have constipation. You need to find out whether it's on small intestine over here, or large intestine. Okay, and then you can do local balance, you can do global balance for that. Okay, and global balance, similar idea over here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Lung, we treat over here, right? Small intestine is Taiyang, small intestine over here, Sao Yin Taiyang. Large intestine over here. Okay. Then it comes to local balance, acupuncture 3, choosing the point, local or global. Simple. Face is on the head. This is my neck. This is all the head. So all the points from wrist to the fingers, representing your head, your face. All the acupuncture point, doesn't matter which meridian it is, from ankle to the toes, representing your head, your face. So if you come to here, okay, we do the local treatment, large intestine, and it will be stomach meridian, right? And it will be liver meridian, it will be lung. Then you go through those meridian from hand to here, or wrist to there, or ankle to toes. You can choose those meridians point over here. Image the face, image the head. You can do acid point, you can do all the needle, all points, needle it. Simple. What about local global balance? Now global balance, we need to treat which is large intestine or stomach. If it's large intestine or stomach, we put it in here. That one. Yeah? And needle all from wrist to fingers, ankle to here. Okay? Because if you have a look on here, the face, the sixth meridian over here, depending where it is, if it's on the side over here, it does related to what? It could be small intestine, it could be Sanjiao meridian, it could be GB. Which one is that? Right? And some people, they get acne on the back, and that will be UB. Right? But on the face, normally we see more on the stomach and large intestine. It could be in here. Okay. Now I want to mention one thing. You see, most of the time if you do herbs, I don't know whether you do herbs or not, we say that, well, acne is from the heat. Acne is from the heat. I want to give you some reminder over here, some tips. If this patient went to other acupuncturists or Chinese herbalists, or if you do herbs as well, okay, most time we think about is the heat, right? And if they're taking Bai Hu Tang, a lot of cold stuff, but it got better and it come back again, it got better, it come back again, then I want to tell you one thing. This patient may not be the heat causing it, even though you see a lot of heat symptoms. It is the cold. Then you have to turn the opposite, use the opposite thing to treat it. Okay. Here's what I want to give you this idea. Okay, very important. The heat up to the face. Heat always go up, right? And you become acne over here. This is the acne. Then we keep thinking about, well, of course, inside is all heat. All heat. That's why. But there is another scenario in here. The patient is cold inside. With this heat in heat, we call is real heat. and on the surface is real, on the top is heat as well. But there's another scenario is the cold. The cold in the deep inside the body, and then the heat can't come down, and it pushes the heat up on the top or on the surface, to the surface. So what you need to do, the heat want to come down, but it can't come down, it keep coming up. That's why you see acne in there. So in this case, what you're going to do, you're going to remove the cold. Once you remove the cold, the heat will come down, you fix it. That makes sense? So if you use herbs, now you're going to use 当归 四逆汤, or you're going to use some 甘草干姜汤. Okay? Or if you use only acupuncture, right? You can use moxa. Add on those points. Get a patient to do it at home, and it will help the heat. Bring down the heat. Remove the cold, bring down the heat. Okay? So we're not talking herbs, otherwise we can use herbs to do that. It's more, it's even better. Even better. Okay? But anyway, this is the scenario, this is the strategy I show you. Okay? You can go and do that now. Okay? Well, if you're not a member yet, you haven't joined our membership yet, please, the link's down there. Click and join. Only $10 a month. Very affordable. A lot of good stuff in there. If you need any help, every Friday we do live to answer it.